Deborah Ramirez said his sexual misconduct happened in this building behind me, Lawrence Hall. On a lighter note, a paralyzed patient walked again after his spinal implant. David McZee is one of 3 patients with spinal cord injuries who are now able to walk again. Here at Quinnipiac University School of Education, students learn to become teachers. Now, not only are they worried about their future students, they're also worried about their classroom safety. Thanks, guys. Senator Richard Blumenthal urged Connecticut to get flu shots on Monday. Blumenthal spoke on the importance of flu shots after Connecticut's first flu death of the season. The Department of Public Health said that the patient was over the age of 65. KU Bobcats are a little bugged this week by several reports of students fighting critters in their food. KU Barstool posted pictures this week to their Instagram page showing blackberries with a snail in it and fruits with what looks like a small worm. The vote for Chief Justice will happen later today in this room on Mount Carmel campus. SGA hopes to welcome a new judicial branch in a few weeks. Reporting from Quinnipiac University, I am Nhung, Q30 News. Mondays are usually busy for Yale Law students, but this Monday, all classes were canceled for half an hour of support. About 300 students, staff, and faculty held sit-in in support of sexual assault survivors at the Yale Law School.
It was an incredible day. I'm very tired, but I'm really proud of what we were able to accomplish.
The rally was a response to sexual assault allegations against Supreme Court nominee and Yale alum Brett Kavanaugh. Participants sat in for the victims and not their alum. And to sexual violence survivors, this is a warm sense of community.
So I'm also a survivor of sexual violence. It was really heartwarming to me to see all my fellow law students come together in support of women who have had these kinds of experiences.
One of the allegations was from Kavanaugh's Yale schoolmate. Deborah Ramirez said his sexual misconduct happened in this building behind me, Lawrence Hall. Kavanaugh's accuser, Christine Blasey Ford, said she wanted an FBI investigation before the hearing. Ramirez also asked for an investigation, but there has not been one. Yale students and faculty united in D.C. and in New Haven on Monday as a response.
Sitting on the Supreme Court is a privilege, not a right, and it's really important to me that the people who we grant that privilege to are people of upstanding moral character.
Now the hard work begins of sort of how do we change this culture.
Students will continue to fight even after the hearing today. Reporting from New Haven, I am Nhung, QNN. Midterms are coming and you miss your cuddly pets at home? Head to New Haven. Connecticut just opened up its first cat cafe and I visited them this weekend. Take a look. Animals lovers can now enjoy a cup of coffee with some furry pets in New Haven. Meow Haven Cat Cafe is where you can have coffee with cats. Angela Pullo is the owner of the store. She opened a cat cafe in New York City 3 years ago. This fall, she brought the idea to Connecticut. Pullo has set up many events for cats lovers to come together.
We would love to do more events, like maybe making cat crafts, maybe little like mouse toys the cats can play with. A lot of people like to be around cats, but they don't really have a way to come together.
Pullo's plan has succeeded as many different people have bonded over cats. Anastasia Campos visited the place with her sister last week.
They were businessmen, they were families, they were college students. So I feel like everyone really bonded over this like shared love of cats, and it was just a very peaceful sort of atmosphere.
Anyone who comes to the Millhaven Cat Cafe can reserve an hour-long slot to hang out with the cats. There are spaces for them to study, to play with the cats, and to drink coffee. All the cats are from a local North Haven shelter called Animal Haven, so people who want to keep a cat can adopt one. Campos says there is a cat for every person.
A lot of them are really playful, and then some are more kind of sly and quiet, so you really get a good feel for different pet personalities.
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, not only do people come and they make a connection with the cats themselves, they show their personalities, you see how they like to interact with other cats, what toys they like to play with, and so it's really great to see them becoming their own person.
Millhaven Cafe is hoping to find more homes for the cats. Let me tell you, Josh, the kittens there were so cute. You have to come visit them.
Well, they looked quite adorable.
Quinnipiac Associate Professor and Chair of Finance was exposed as an internet predator. The news broke last night after investigation. Thomas Coe was recorded on an internet video posted by the group Prey on Predators, or Pop Squad. They say they expose predators by posing as minors on the internet.
It's just really freaky and very unsettling knowing that you were that close to someone who is basically an online predator.
The video shows Coe walking to a house to find cameras. He was apparently trying to meet someone he thought was a 14-year-old boy.
Which makes him? Which would make him 14, right?
Pop Squad also released a chat log between them and Professor Coe. The chat showed that he did not stop even when he learned of the boy's age.
I was shocked. I wasn't expecting it at all, especially just after having class. I just was completely caught off guard.
The video was posted on Facebook this Monday. Coe has been out of office since November 2nd to travel until Tuesday. But after this incident, he has not been back on campus.
To keep someone like that on board after this event would just be astonishing because that's absolutely mind-blowing.
Quinnipiac University only issued a statement saying, "This is a personnel matter. He was placed on leave and is not on campus, pending an investigation."
Just knowing that you are this close and actually friendly with an online predator who wants to molest children, that really takes the cake out of everything I've seen so far.
Pop Squad called the police to check on Coe's mental state after he left. The call was made at 1:43 Monday morning. Reporting from outside of Quinnipiac University School of Business, I am Nhung, QNN. An immigrant family in Norwich, Connecticut is enjoying their American dream. Shirley Liang moved to America from Malaysia. Her husband came from Taiwan. They have always wanted their sons to have a bright future in America, and they believe money is the smartest way to get there.
I know the job, no matter what, is a job. Day by day, you will get tired. You won't like it. So you just want the paycheck. And after you have the paycheck, you can do something you like and you can help people too.
Kyle Liang is their second son. He's in grad school to become a physician assistant. His brother is a nurse at their hospital near their house. And, like his brother, Liang is doing this for his family.
He said he wanted to take like when he got to college, he wanted to take a business major, but his father always wanted him be in the medical field.
My dad had dreams of going to college and becoming a doctor, and obviously he has not been able to do that, but he has sons who can.
Liang never pursued business, but he still wanted to do more than just medicine.
This mathematician Vitruvius in a square and a circle, to me it also symbolizes this idea of having a perfectly balanced life and being balanced in your many crafts and the many dimensions of who you are as a person.
Alright, so here's a new talk for you guys. I tried to make it different.
Since middle school, Liang practices and records his dancing video in this room. Now, Liang practices any way he can. But outside of PA school, he spends most of his time on his poetry chapbook. Kristen Riello is a graphic designer and Liang's friend.
He asked me to design it, and it's been a really fun process. You can see that through all of the projects that he does, that when he does something, he thoroughly makes sure he does it well.
In Liang's writing, his family and community still come first. Liang's chapbook is published this summer, but for now, he can only focus on his next medical exams.
Yeah, PA school is terrible.
From Hamden, Connecticut, this is Nhung, QNN.